What is up, everybody? It is CJ Plays here, and I'm back with another Sims 3 video. Before we even get into the video, I just gotta say thank you because we finally hit 100 subscribers. I just want to say thank you to anyone who just came, stuck around, viewed, even watched on Twitch. I mean, thank you so much. I'm so excited. I didn't even expect to get 100 so soon. Like I started my channel about a year ago, and I just had my 1 year anniversary like a couple of weeks ago. So I'm just so grateful and just thankful for everyone. So just thank you. Also, let me know, because I'm kind of curious. Are there any other games that y'all would like me to play? Because I love playing Sims, don't get me wrong. Love Sims 3, Sims 4. I love the franchise. But, you know, are there any other games that you guys would like for me to play? Because I just want to know. Nothing's really off the table. So if you have a suggestion, please be sure to leave it. I do try to shake things up on my channel a lot by playing different games from time to time. I think I played Fall Guys the other day, and then I ended up playing Second Life yesterday. I'm sorry, I had to think about it. Yeah, so I ended up playing Second Life yesterday, and I had a lot of fun with that. So if y'all want to see more of it, let me know. But anyway, today we're going to be furnishing / renovating this apartment. This apartment is in Bridgeport. I don't remember the name of this apartment, but it's like the one that's getting like reconstructed. It's the one that has like all the stuff outside of it. Yeah, that's the one we're reconstructing. So this is a fancy apartment. Originally, like in my mind, I'd imagine that the Sims that live here are like older. Like it's a couple, and they never had kids. And I'd imagine that they bought this apartment for like dirt cheap back in the day, because like, again, like before I even renovated it, the furniture that was in this apartment was kind of like old. So like in my mind, I'm like, okay, this is like one of those really cheap apartments that you can buy, right? Or rent. But no, they don't rent. They ended up buying this apartment. It's theirs. And just over the years, they just upgraded stuff, and they bought it when they were like really young, and they just got married, and over the years they have expanded. They've worked jobs, they're retired now, and now they just have a really nice house. So that was like the theme of this. Again, in my mind, they are kind of older, so I didn't want to go for like a really nice modern look. I kind of wanted to go for something a little bit older, someone's grandma, grandpa, or aunt, or uncle, or whatever. They live here. And of course, the color scheme for this whole entire build is like blue and white. I love that color scheme in Sims 3. I love it in general, but I especially love it in Sims 3, especially when I do like nautical builds. Like, it's so good. I like it. This took me quite a long time to do. There's so many items in the Sims 3 to just shift through, and then of course you have color wheel, so I take my time, and I just get a little bit carried away. Surprisingly, I was able to fit a lot in this apartment. I did end up, like, originally the half wall was okay, so originally the bathroom was a little bit bigger, and then there was like a half wall that like sectioned off the kitchen and the living room. What I did was ended up like making the bathroom a little bit smaller, because it's a couple. It's not like a family like that, like a family with like kids or anything that lives in this house. So like I didn't think the bathroom needed to be that big, so I ended up making that smaller, and I ended up extending another half wall and like angling it to kind of break up the kitchen and living room a bit. I did also change the flooring in the kitchen from like the wood flooring that covers everything. I changed it to like have it be this brick flooring, and it looks really nice in the kitchen. I also put like the brick accent wall in the living room and the kitchen, because I kind of wanted it to break up, because I know like I usually don't do accent walls. Well, I didn't like a while ago, and I'm starting to like branch out doing them, because I think it just looks nice, and it kind of makes the build look a little bit more interesting sometimes. So that's what I ended up doing for this. Of course, I had to put up like the big china cabinet, because the Sim that live here, they like their fine dining and their fancy china. And I also put like the country like kitchen rack that came from the store set. I ended up putting that up, and I put like that plate set that came with Supernatural, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So overall, I think the kitchen is really fancy. The couple here, they don't have any kids, but they do have like a cat. The cat's name is Fluffy. I didn't even like, originally it was just gonna be like a home for like one Sim, but I was like, it could be two Sims. It could be like a married couple or something. And then I was like, wait, what if they have a cat? 'Cause they don't have like kids, but they have like a cat, right? So like in my mind, the cat's name is Fluffy. So it's 3 Sims. I did end up going back later on, putting like, these crouching posts and the litter box. The bathroom is a little bit cramped. And I have to playtest it still, so if anything is moved around in this build, it's just for like, gameplay sake, and so everything could be functional. It took me a while to figure out what kind of like wallpaper I wanted in the bathroom. Because again, you have the color wheel, like the possibilities are endless, and you can change things and you can make them look however you want it. It's crazy. I love The Sims 3. I've been like I'm sure y'all can tell, right? Because I've been doing Sims 3 videos for like a week or two. I just been really into The Sims 3 for some reason. I don't know why. Like I feel like I have these periods where I'm like, I'm really into The Sims 4, and then I'm really into The Sims 3, and like I'll be into both at the same time. But right now I'm into The Sims 3, so that's why we're doing a lot of Sims 3 stuff. So yeah, but don't worry, for everyone that looks Sims 4 content, Sims 4 speed builds and gameplays and everything, and let's plays and all that, I still plan to do Sims 4 stuff, but right now I just want to do Sims 3, so I hope that's okay. But yeah, this bathroom did come out really nice. Like when I look at the whole entire apartment, I'm thinking someone's aunt lives here, right? The bathroom is no exception. The bathroom is like really fancy in a in a like unnecessary kind of way. Like literally, you come into like you come into the bathroom and it's like they have matching towels that matches with like the tiles on the floor. Like, you know what I mean? It's like it looks nice, but like, did you really have to match everything? Like, did you really? Did you? Anyway. But yeah, so I did put the litter box beside the plant. So again, I do have to play test it, but it should still work. Usually, like I always say, if you want to see how the build looks, like how it will look when you download it, just stick around for screenshots, because screenshots are genuinely like the end result, not unless I find something right before I go to like post it, If you do want this build, by the way, I will leave the download link below. I am building this again in Bridgeport, so it will be like an apartment unit that you have to like, download. But it works the same way as a house. But yeah, this is the bedroom. It took me a while to figure out the wallpaper. Like I know what color scheme I wanted to go for, but again, it's so many possibilities with the color wheel. I had to cut a lot of it out. But I do like what I settled on. It looks really nice and calm and bright in the bedroom, which like it kind of matches with it matches with the rest of the house. And like I could see that being like an older Sims bedroom, because like I would say the TV and like I gave them a computer, and those two things are like the most modern like objects in the house. Maybe the house phone, maybe like those are the 3, and maybe the refrigerator. Okay, maybe like maybe like those 4 items are like the most modern like items or appliances or whatever like electronics they have in the house, right? Because like the stove is kind of still old, but like the TV, of course they needed a new TV because the one they had played out, so they upgraded the TV. And then they didn't get a computer like when computers were coming like a big thing, and people were like more and more households was getting computers and stuff. So they they waited until like recently, and then they just bought a computer. So yeah, they have a computer in the bedroom. I kind of like wanted to have one just in case, because I don't know who's gonna be like playing in this house. I don't know who's gonna download this house. So I kind of wanted to cover like some bases. I put a computer so you can work on your writing skill or social media. No, social media's on the phone. The dating profile, that's what I meant. So I don't know, but I gotta say I do like how the bedroom came out. I like how the whole entire apartment came out. Like this just looks really nice and calm and fancy. I did like I cut this out, but I did end up putting like a base in the living room, because I'm like, I'd imagine like they're fancy, so they like to play instruments, and here's the thing, they're fancy, but they try to seem more fancier than what they are. So like they have bought all this expensive art that they don't really like understand. It's not even that they don't understand it, they just don't like the art to begin with. But they was like, oh, this looks expensive and fancy, I'm gonna put it up behind the TV, or I'm gonna put it in the bedroom. So like they bought like this really expensive bass, and neither one of them know how to play bass. So like they bought it and it just sits there collecting dust, but it looks nice. It's one of those things. But anyway, that's pretty much it for this video. If you did enjoy it, please be sure to leave a like, comment something down below, check me out on Twitch, because I'm a Twitch streamer. I'm trying to get back into doing like live streams. I used to do them a lot more than I do now, but I'm trying to find a good a good schedule to do like streams and videos. So anyway, recently I did play Tell Me Why. it's kind of like, if you know what Life is Strange is, it's kind of similar to Life is Strange. So at the time of this video, the VOD is still up on Twitch. So if you want to go and watch it, it's only 3 episodes. You could definitely go check it out. They are kind of long. I think they're around like 2-3 hours piece. So there's that. But if you're watching this in the future, then I'm sorry, the VOD is gone. Like, depends on how far ahead you watch this in the future. Like, if you're watching this like a year from now, it's gone. But like, maybe next week, it'll still be there. But maybe it'll still be there. I don't know. But anyway, hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next one. Again, I just want to say thank you for 100 subscribers. I never like thought that we would get here, especially this fast. Like, I'm just so great. Like, I'm grateful. Thank y'all. Yeah, so that's it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Have a great day, and thank you for watching. Bye.